Rose and Lil have been best friends since they were young. They live near the ocean and often swim together. Years later, after Lil's husband dies, Rose stays by her side. Their sons Ian and Tom also grow up to be best friends. The boys run happily to the water, while their mothers feel relieved watching them. They start learning how to surf together. As time passes, Ian and Tom grow into strong and handsome young men. Their mothers proudly watch them ride the waves. One day, Rose and Lil look through old photos and laugh about their childhood. When the boys walk in, Tom grabs the album so they can tease their mothers. Everyone is laughing, but then Ian takes the album and goes to the balcony. He quietly looks at a picture of himself with his dad. Lil notices he is sad and checks on him. Later at dinner, Lil jokes about how boys used to only like Rose. Tom makes a bold comment about her chest, and Ian gives him a disapproving look. Later, while playing cards, Harold, Rose's husband, comes home and tells Rose he got a job offer as a drama teacher in Sydney. It is a good chance, but he wants the whole family to move, which Rose is unsure about. That night, Rose sees Ian's room open. She walks in and takes the photo album, but as she turns off the light, Ian wakes up and looks at her with soft eyes. He says nothing and goes back to sleep. The next day, a man named Saul invites Lil to his birthday party, but she lies and says she has book club plans. Later, Harold tells Rose that he barely sees her and wants her to move with him. He thinks she is unsure because she cannot leave Lil. Rose denies this and asks if he thinks she and Lil are romantically involved. Harold says no. Rose promises she will go to Sydney but needs time to adjust. Later, Lil and Rose talk at the beach. Lil admits she once envied Rose and Harold's happy marriage. She jokes that Harold might think they are more than friends. They laugh, remembering a kiss they once shared as kids just for fun. Soon Harold leaves for Sydney for a week. After he goes, Rose swims to a floating dock and finds Ian there. She asks for a cigarette, and he lies next to her. Later, the mothers and sons drink together. Lil and Tom dance, while Rose and Ian share glances. Lil goes home, but Ian stays and takes Tom to bed since he is drunk. As Rose is about to sleep, Ian comes out without a shirt and kisses her. She hesitates a little, but then gives in. Later that night, Tom sees his mother leaving Ian's room with her pants in her hand. Confused, he walks to the shore and falls asleep. The next morning, Tom tells Lil he does not want to move to Sydney, but as Lil comforts him, he suddenly kisses her. She stops him, but she is shocked when he says he saw her friend with Ian. Lil is disturbed and avoids Rose that day. Later, Tom stays at her place. That night, he sneaks into her room. Nothing happens that night, but the next morning, they have a romantic affair. When Tom returns home, Rose asks where he was. He replies that he was with Lil, just like Ian was with her. She slaps him. Rose and Lil later agree that they went too far and should stop. But Ian refuses to end things with Rose and tells her he loves her. She tries to push him away, but they soon go back to each other. The same happens with Tom and Lil. Both women later admit they are happy and decide to continue their relationships. Harold returns and notices changes in Tom and Rose. He suspects Tom has a new girlfriend and that Rose has changed. Rose tells Harold that she and Tom will not move to Sydney. He leaves alone, upset. One day, Saul visits Lil and sees Rose there. He confesses he loves Lil, but Rose rejects him on her behalf. He leaves thinking the women are a couple. They laugh about it. Their secret relationships continue and both women and their sons enjoy life together. 2 years later, Tom works in the theater, but he is offered a job in Sydney and tells Ian. Ian says Lil would not want him to miss the chance. Tom takes the job and becomes close to an actress named Mary. When Tom calls home, he mentions Mary to Lil, who feels jealous. He also says he feels at home with his dad's new family. Later, Lil jokes to Rose that Tom seems taken by Mary. Rose says if he really liked her, he would not talk about her so much. Tom kisses Mary to prove he is not interested in men. Before returning home, Lil gets drunk and flirts with a man, upsetting Ian. In Sydney, Tom watches Mary act and smiles. Harold asks him to stay longer, but Tom says no. Tom returns home and finds Lil at the floating dock. They spend time together again. At dinner that night, Tom gets a call and everyone knows it is Mary. This makes Lil jealous. On Tom's birthday, Harold comes with Mary to surprise him. At the party, Lil sees Tom dancing with Mary and tries to hide her feelings. Later, Tom sends Mary to her hotel, and Lil leaves alone. She now knows Tom has moved on. Rose tells her they should step back. Lil agrees, saying Ian should also find someone. When Rose tells the boys about their decision, Ian is heartbroken. He says he will never forgive her. Tom later marries Mary. Ian is the best man, and Lil attends, though neither is truly happy. Ian meets Mary's friend Hannah, and Rose becomes jealous. Ian notices this but walks away to make her even more jealous. After the wedding, Ian begs Rose to let him in, but she does not respond. Angrily, he surfs in dangerous waves and injures his leg. At the hospital, he refuses to see Rose. Hannah visits and helps him recover. They start a relationship, but Ian calls Rose's name in his sleep. He lies and says Rose is like a second mother. Later, he tells Tom the relationship with Hannah is not working, but then Hannah reveals she is pregnant. A few years later, both men have daughters. Rose and Lil join them at the beach, pretending everything is normal and both wives are not aware of their husband's dark secret. While the kids play in the water, Ian sits beside Rose. He takes off her sunglasses to see her eyes, but she quickly puts them back on. Hannah scolds her daughter, scaring the child. Ian becomes angry with her. That night, Lil tucks her grandkids in and goes home. Tom follows her. No one knows they still meet in secret. Ian later catches them together. He rushes to Rose's house, angry that the two have kept their secret going. He blames Rose for ending their love. While they argue, Mary and Hannah walk in and hear everything. The truth shocks them. Mary leaves with her daughter and tells Hannah to come too. Ian stays silent. As the women leave, Rose scolds Ian for revealing everything. He says it had to be done. Mary tells Rose not to touch her daughter and says Tom must stay away. Ian cries in his car. Tom finds his home empty. Rose tells him they are not coming back. Lil confesses to Rose that she and Tom got back together after the wedding. Both women cry. Time passes. Ian swims to the floating dock and joins the others. They lie together silently. Their choices caused pain, but they accepted them. This is the life they chose. Subscribe for more videos like this. Turn on notifications and leave a like to support the channel. Thank you for watching.